No one enjoys walking into a movie after it's already begun. And realizing that, I want to give you a brief recap of what we've covered so far in the Zach Bates Eco Adventure series Readups. Hi, this is Brad Swift. I am the author of the Zach Bates Eco Adventure series, and we're going to look at the first few chapters that we've covered in previous Readups. So, those of you who are joining us at this next one, well, we'll be caught up and won't have the experience of having just walked into a movie after it already began. So, in the first chapters, we meet members of what will become the Zach Bates Eco Adventure team. The story starts off when young Zach Bates is cleaning out the cages of his own small private zoo. Meanwhile, his Kieran Terrier canine friend Angus grows bored waiting for Zach, so he runs across the street to the park to chase squirrels. Unfortunately, he doesn't check for traffic on the way back and is struck by a car. Zach and his mother, Kalita, rush Angus to Dr. George's hospital close by, where Zach meets Dr. George's daughter, Allison. It's also where he meets a mangy black cat who introduces herself as Rakit, the last living magic cat. That's right, she can talk, though she's very careful to hide it from anyone other than Zach. She convinces Zach that she can save Angus's life, but only if he promises to agree to do something for her. But she won't tell him what the something is. Finally, in desperation, Zach agrees, and sure enough, Rakit performs some amazing magic that brings Angus back from the edge of death. After Zach leaves, Rakit walks through the wall of the hospital to meet her traveling companion, Samson, a giant dog. Now, Samson, think about Samson as like a huge black Newfoundland type dog. And he berates his companion, Rakit, for how she has blackmailed Zach to help them on their mission. But what's the mission? Neither Zach or we know yet, but we will find out. Now, the morning after the accident, Zach is eating a breakfast of pancakes and OJ and casually looks over at his dad's newspaper sitting on the table next to him, and he sees a headline. And the headline reads, Environmental Summit to Address Global Warming. Opposition mounts. Now, Zach doesn't normally pay much attention to the front page, but as an owner of a zoo, and even a small one, this headline catches his attention. News about global warming seems to be everywhere, he thinks. And also, he's pretty sure his dad work at Consolidated Enterprises has something to do with the environment. So he reads a little further. And we also learn during this chapter that Zach, well, he's shy around girls, and he's not looking forward to starting school in a new location. Unfortunately, his luck turns from bad to worse when one of the school's bullies picks him out and warns him to stay away from the one person that Zach knows and likes, Allie George, the vet's daughter. As if that isn't bad enough, Zach then learns what Rakit, the magic cat, expects him to do. And we'll just kind of do a couple quotes here directly from the book. Well, what is it? Zach asks. You are to represent us. By that I mean all the animals of the world, Rakit said, and then she paused. Yeah, represent you how? Where? Zach asked, as he felt the hairs on the back of his neck stand at attention. At the United Nations, at the Environmental Summit, you are to take our mandate before the world leaders. You are to persuade them to cease the careless and needless poisoning of our planet. You are to make sure they understand The animals who they share this planet with will no longer stand for such carelessness. Wow. And that brings you up to date as to what we've covered so far in Book One, Dominion Over All. I look forward to meeting you soon.